maskedwiccan94 here. This is going to be a little bit of an irritated video. I like to shop. I'm sure you guys do too. I very rarely buy things like online that have to do with Wicca, but I look at them all the time just to get ideas, see what's out there. And this is something I'm sure plenty of you have come across. It's these altar kits. You can spend like 80 to 100 bucks, and they send you all this cheap Chinese garbage, and you're supposed to have an altar. Now, the reason that this upsets me so much is the way it's marketed. It is not aiming for experienced Wiccans to buy. This is obviously some ploy to get inexperienced Wiccans who don't know what they're buying and what they're looking at to spend 80 bucks and think that they're going to be able to perform magic. It really takes away from the whole point of having an altar. It's supposed to be objects that you either have made or that you have a strong relationship with, and that's what makes it powerful, and that's what helps a lot of it to work. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't build that relationships with one of these kits, but it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some working. You're not gonna be able to just crack open a box full of all these supplies and think you're gonna be able to form all sorts of magic with it. It's kind of ridiculous, and honestly, anything that you need, I guarantee you, everything that you'll need, you already have. I would say over 50% of it already in your possession and in your house, and you don't even realize it. That's the case that was for me. I know when I started, I didn't have money for one of these, thankfully, or else I'm sure I would have been suckered into it. But I really had to use my resources, and that's what you should do. You should work with what you have when you start. Usually things that you already have, you already are very familiar with. And I'll give you a few examples of some of the things that I have that I started using. I'll start with what I started using for the horn god to represent on my altar. Just a few antler horns. Some relative hunted this, and it was just in my house, and I found it. Nobody was using it, so I kind of claimed it. Something else I use on my altar is just a vessel for salt. I don't know if you can see that. The camera's not really adjusting. There we go. But it's just a little clay thing that I made when I was probably in first, second grade. It was just in a closet. I mean, it's natural clay, and it works great for holding salt. I kind of got lucky for this one. My cauldron actually came with a set that I had in my basement. I got this probably when I was 10. This is for melting down lead in a campfire and using it to make sinkers for fishing. Yeah, me and my dad used to fish when I was a kid, and we just had that. So it's very nice. All, you know, iron, steel, whatever it is, cauldron works great. I'll give you another example. Something I just found. I just found this up in my attic. Whoever was living here before just had it and stuck it in a corner somewhere, and I just found it. And ceramic, it probably holds meat. I mean, I'm sure you could even use this as a cauldron. My first athame I made out of flat stock. This is even finished. I wanted to finish it, but I just kind of got it functional to what I needed and never really touched it again. I got a new athame now, but yeah, I got a piece of flat stock I found in my garage. I grinded down the edge to make a tip. I grounded down the other end into a point, and I found this piece of wood out in the woods, cut it from a branch, a dead branch, hammered it in. It's not even centered on the handle. And then I took a lighter, a small butane torch, and I just turned the wood black. I think I got some Sharpie, and I made a pentagram on the bottom. I used this for a long time, and it worked. It worked just fine, and it didn't cost me anything. It was stuff that was laying around my house and a little afternoon work. And this, I have a stronger relationship with this than anything I would ever buy online, and I think it's more powerful than anything you would find online. Alright, so that's it. Really quick what I thought of those altar kits. So go down in the comments, tell me what you think about altar kits. They're a good idea, they're a bad idea, and great things that you found around the house that you were able to implement into your worship. Alright, thanks. Blessed be.